As of today, close to 5,600 families with children are living in state-funded shelters, hotels, dorms, and other emergency facilities across Massachusetts. That figure is 80% higher than it was just 1 year ago. It represents more than 20,000 people, growing every day. These families include newborns, very young children, and expecting mothers. It's more families than our state has ever served, exponentially more than our state has ever served in our emergency assistance program. These numbers are being driven by a surge of new arrivals in our country who've been through some of the hardest journeys imaginable. They are the face of the national, international migrant crisis. They're here because where they came from is too dangerous to stay. They're here because Massachusetts has and will always be a beacon of hope, compassion, humanity, and opportunity. They're here because, like any of us, they would do anything, endure any hardship to protect and support the people they love, especially their children. Massachusetts has met these families with compassion and resourcefulness. We remain unwavering in our commitment to being a state and a people of compassion, safety, opportunity, and respect. But the increased level of demand is not slowing down. And due to both a long-standing shortage of affordable housing as well as delays and barriers to federal work authorizations, we find ourselves in this situation. And it's unsustainable. For this reason, today I am declaring a state of emergency in Massachusetts.
That's the governor of Massachusetts declaring a state of emergency because there's an overwhelming number of illegal immigrants now in that state. Now, that's fascinating because back in 2017, when Donald Trump was president, they made a lot of headlines and got a lot of attention because it was declared that Massachusetts would be a sanctuary state. That means that no one would be arrested or detained solely because of their immigration status. Boy, they really felt good about themselves too. There was a lot of chest thumping, a lot of virtue signaling, a lot of warm and fuzzy feelings. But here we are now, and they're overwhelmed, they say, by the influx of these illegal immigrants in their sanctuary state. So we got to do something about it. This is unsustainable. It's got to stop. Siri, what does sanctuary state mean? Oh, they know what it means. It just doesn't matter now because Trump's not in the White House, right? It's also interesting to hear the numbers she's talking about. What was that? Another 5,000 in the last couple of months, a total of 20,000. Are you kidding me? Go down to Texas, go down to Arizona, New Mexico, Florida. That's nothing. That's like less than a day down there. They literally have millions of illegal immigrants, and there's no help coming from anybody. Certainly not the president that Massachusetts just overwhelmingly elected and put in the White House. So let me just cut to the chase here, Massachusetts. I know you're upset. I know you're angry. I know that this is unsustainable. You don't have food. You don't have housing. You don't have medical care. You can't treat the babies who are being born there and becoming anchor babies. You're overwhelmed in your school system by all the illegal immigrants who are coming in there. It's got to stop, right? Come on, Massachusetts. That's kind of mean. I thought hate had no home there.